Okie dokie. This is a test of my new dual microphone setup. Let me just put that up there for now. Make sure that's still recording. Yes. Now I'm using a dual microphone because I've had reasonably good results with having one microphone clipped up just under here. Now I spent $50 on these microphones, and as far as I'm aware, they don't really record in stereo sound. So I've got one microphone tucked up there which should be protected from the wind noise, and I'm going to stick this one up under the chin of my helmet, hopefully. I haven't had a lot of luck with a microphone in the helmet, simply because it's a noisy place to be. But the problem with muffling too much into the helmet is that you lose too much in audio quality. I really do think my biggest problem with getting my good quality audio is just my helmet. It's extremely noisy, and it is just not a very comfortable place for a microphone to be.
Go home! Whee! Fuck off! Whenever I get back on the bike after a bit of a break, I always just fuck up. And it always just takes me a little while to get back into the swing of things, like just not making stupid ass mistakes. So I think today I'm going to spend most of my ride just sticking around town, because any dipshit can ride a bike quickly, but it's the slow speed stuff that'll catch you out in the long run. So I really am hoping that my new microphone setup's going to work out alright. Whenever I try something new, I always tell myself it'll just be a short ride, and it always ends up being at least 2 hours, because I get out here and it's an addiction. You get out and you just don't want to stop. You know, the truth is I've been quite unwell these last few weeks, but the weather's also been pretty shit too, so I don't really feel like I've missed out. But the main point of the ride today is to get a feel for the adjustments I made on the brake pedal. And the truth is, it was really sloppy. I was bending my whole foot down at it. Like, imagine walking on tippy toes. That's what I would have to be doing before the brake would feel like it's engaging properly. So I gave it about, I think it was 3 half turns. I don't know. The video will tell me. But that rear brake is now much more responsive. Now, I do have an addiction for hitting country back roads where there's not a lot of traffic. And you know what, I'm still on my learning plates. I've still been riding for less than the minimum 3 months before I can actually go for my full license exam. And I really am of a split mind whether or not it's worth just trying to get it done early, or just wait until I've got a bit more experience up. So my plan today is to not really go far, but just have a tootle around town. And I'm not nervous of riding in town, it's just I know that's not where my experience currently lies. And I'm not ashamed of admitting that I need more practice. As far as towns go, it's not exactly a busy one. Yeah, I've got to say the back brake feels a lot firmer, especially in the sense that I'm not overextending my foot just to get some brake response. Prior to making the adjustment, I hadn't really felt the combined braking system actuate, and now it's actuating with a lot less pedal travel, which I think can only be a good thing. So the combined braking system sends some pressure down the brake lines. My understanding is that on this model, when you use the foot brake, it activates one piston out of the two in the front brakes. So it gives you some measure of front force braking just with the foot pedal. Something I really have to focus on before I go for my test is just being a bit more brisk on the accelerator. It's not that I'm afraid of giving the throttle a twist. It's just that I like the relaxing drive, or ride even, but despite the fact that my car is a turbo hot hatch, I'm not inclined to want to go fast all the time, but that was one of the feedbacks I was given on my learner course was, get up to speed. So that's something I try to focus to do a little bit more deliberately. So here we are coming up on just the foot brake. And it's quite capable. There is no way that I think I could rely solely on the foot brake though. Because let's face it, it's not even a disc. It's an old school drum back there, and whilst it's certainly adequate for a bike this size, you really do just need the front more. So I'm taking a few detours around town just because I want a range of different riding experiences today. I'm not sure this bike's heavy enough to set off the sensors. What do you know? Yep. We're going to swing around the back of the shopping centre. And then I think we'll come through the middle of the car park. Just because I'm not afraid. I haven't been riding long enough to learn to be afraid. I don't really feel like third gear was particularly necessary right there. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the adjustment I made on the brake pedal. I think if anything, I need to retrain myself not to be so heavy on it, because I can hear the brake system clunking a bit. I think I would have to literally jump on the thing to lock up the rear wheel though. It's not that strong of a brake. It's a good and a bad thing, I suppose.